Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Michaela. I make motherhood, lifestyle, and vlog content here on my channel. Today I am back with another plan with me video. I'm going to be showing you my May bullet journal setup. So I started out by drawing a yellow rectangle at like the top of the page. I'm using a Crayola Super Tips marker to do this. And then I did this cursive type font in the middle of the rectangle. And then I wanted there to be another like May font, so I decided to do a simple block letter style font around the outside of the rectangle so that it kind of looks like it's behind the rectangle. For this month's theme, I decided to do something floral. So my favorite flower is a sunflower, so I thought I would implement that into this month's theme. So I'm just using a green Crayola Super Tips marker for the stems and the leaves, taking a brown marker, and I'm coloring in the middle of all of the flowers. I decided to do 5 sunflowers to fill the space really well. And then I thought to add some depth and dimension, I would use 2 different shades of yellow for the petals. So I used a darker yellow for like half of the petals, and then I took a lighter yellow for all like the outside petals, and I really like how this looks. So it's not a bullet journal spread if I don't outline something. So I took my black fine liner pen and I just started outlining all of the flowers, and I really think it makes them pop. And I did have to find a new fine liner pen throughout the video because this one actually was starting to run out. So I kind of switched fine liners in the middle of the video. And that is my title cover for May. I really love how it looks. Okay, then going on to my quote page, I decided to do a big sunflower kind of in the middle of the page and then a little one in the corner. So taking that brown marker, I colored in the middle of the flower, and then using the same yellow markers, I did the exact same thing with the petals, alternated between a darker yellow and a lighter yellow. And then use the same green color to do the stem and the leaves. Then taking that black fine liner pen to outline the flowers. You know me, I love outlining. I think it just makes it pop. So I think I used the fine liner for the one in the corner, and then that was starting to run out. So I decided just to take the black Crayola Super Tips marker to do the bigger sunflower. Okay, and then as for the quote I chose, it says, "If you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine." And I decided to do each word in a different font, and I think it makes it look really, really good. So I'm just doing a bunch of different fonts here. I alternated between doing words in either the fine liner, the black Crayola Super Tips marker, or I did do some using the yellow markers and the black fine liners. So I think that really makes the page pop, and it gives just a different look to the page. I think it looks really cool in my opinion. So yeah, that is how my cover page and quote page turned out for May. Okay, going on to my monthly calendar spread, I drew sunflowers on the left-hand side of the page and then a little one in the bottom right corner. So I'm just using that brown marker to color in the middle of the sunflowers. And then I'm alternating between those yellow markers, using the darker one first to do the petals, and then I'll be going in with the lighter one to do the, I guess you'd call them the outer petals. Then taking that green marker, I'm going to be doing the stems and the leaves. I only did the stems and the leaves on the left-hand side of the page because there wasn't a lot of room on the right-hand side, so the sunflower that's in the corner just is on its own. So just doing the stems and the leaves. And then as for the outlines, this is when my fine liner decided to run out of ink, so I had to use the black Crayola Super Tips marker, which worked out just fine as well. So I'm outlining all of the stems and the leaves. And then I go on to outlining all of the sunflowers. I think this just makes a world of a difference. I just love how it looks, and I don't know how many times can I say, oh, it makes it pop, but it seriously makes everything look so much better. And then at the top in the middle, I just wrote May in this cursive font and then added some almost like wavy lines at the end of the word. I think it looks super cute. And then I'm taking the yellow markers, alternating between the two and just kind of highlighting the tops. This is where I'm going to write the days of the week. So this is probably the most time-consuming and boring part of the spread. It is outlining the boxes for all of the days of the month. So just using that fine liner pen and outlining all of the boxes. Okay, and then at the bottom there beside the sunflower, I decided to just do a little box for any random notes that I have for the month. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I also decided to include 2 boxes for a Instagram and a YouTube growth tracker because I've been really trying to grow those social platforms lately. So decided I would include this here just because I needed something to fill the space. So I just made 2 boxes, colored in a little bit of the box with yellow marker, and then wrote May 1st with an arrow, and then May 31st with an arrow. And then I almost forgot to do this, but here I am just numbering all of the boxes 1 to 31. And that is my monthly calendar spread for May. Okay, now going on to my habit and mood trackers. So I'm going to start out by doing my habit tracker. So I'm going to start out by doing all of these sunflowers, so taking that brown marker, coloring in all of the middle portions of the sunflowers. Then going back in with all of those yellow markers and coloring in the petals. So now I'm going in with that lighter yellow color. I just love the dimension this gives. I was gonna do all one color, but I thought that would be kind of boring. So decided to use 2 different yellows. Then I'm drawing all of the stems and the leaves on the flowers. I honestly did not think I would be good at drawing leaves, but here I am. I am a freaking artist. Taking my new fine liner pen that I found in a drawer, I am outlining all of the sunflowers. I'm actually super happy that I found another one because ordering online is kind of difficult these days with all of the delays, so I'm glad I have an extra one. Okay, and then for the title at the top, I kind of did the same font that I did in my monthly calendar spread, that cursive with like the wave at the end. So I'm just writing habit, and then underneath that I am writing tracker. And I think I left tracker just how it is. I didn't actually include any of the wavy lines at the end. And then for my habits, I actually included 5 this month. I think I usually do 4, but I wanted to add one in called journal because sometimes I do forget to keep up with my bullet journal and 3 days will pass and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even fill it out, and now I forget how I was feeling that day. So my habits this month are journal, water, YouTube, no spending, and no takeout. So those are pretty much the habits that I do every month, just because those are the ones that I like to track. Here I'm just outlining all of the boxes. I decided to keep the same layout that I did last month by doing a little mini calendar. So I'm just outlining every box. Super boring, so I'm gonna speed this part up. Okay, and that is my habit tracker. I really love how it turned out. I just think it is super, super cute. Okay, going on to my mood tracker. I used pretty simple fonts for all of the titles, so I'm just doing a cute little cursive font in the top left corner. And then going in, I am coloring in these sunflowers with the brown markers, like just the middle portions of the sunflowers. So this spread is going to look pretty bare right now because obviously it's not May yet and I haven't been able to color in any of my moods. So all I can really do is do the stems with the green markers. That's what I'm doing right now, just coloring in the leaves and the stems. So in the bottom right hand corner, this is where I did my mood little legend. So I have 4 moods. They are happy/productive, relaxed, tired, and then sad or grumpy. So those are going to be my moods that I'm tracking this month. And then just to add a little bit more to the spread, I decided to do a little yellow outline around as a border, and I think that pulled the whole page together so far. And then, oh, I almost forgot to do my outlining. So here I am outlining the stems and the leaves, and I believe I actually went in and outlined the petals as well because it did look kind of boring. So I think I did that at the end. Okay, so going on to my last 2 pages, I decided to include a brain dump spread this month. So basically a brain dump page is where you can just jot down any sort of ideas or lists or thoughts, really anything. So I thought this would be pretty handy this month. So I'm just coloring in the sunflower there in the bottom left-hand corner. And then for the title, I thought I would do it in yellow, so I alternated between those 2 markers. And then I did a black outline around it for a border. I thought this really made the page pop. And then here we are with those outlines. Gotta love those. So I'm just outlining the sunflower there. And then I thought that the title needed something more, so I decided to do some drop shadowing. So I'm using the Crayola Super Tips marker first as the thicker drop shadow. And then I was gonna leave it like that, but I thought it looked kind of weird, so I decided to go in with my fine liner pen and just outline the rest of the title. I think this page looks really cute. I know there's not much to it, but I think I'm gonna utilize it a lot this month. So love my brain dump page. And then my last page is my May playlist spread. So for my title, I did 3 circles, each in a different color yellow. And this is where I'm gonna write the word May. And then I outlined these circles with the black fine liner. And then underneath, I wrote playlist, and I'm super happy with this font I chose. I do everything in pencil first, but oh my god, it just looks so freaking good. I'm obsessed with it, so just writing a playlist with the Crayola Super Tips marker, and then taking that brown marker, I'm coloring in the middle portions of the sunflowers. You guys know what I'm doing. I'm coloring in the sunflowers with all of the markers I have used throughout this video. Okay, and then I decided to include 6 different boxes so I can put 6 different songs in my playlist. So I did more longer boxes this time. I don't think I've done this style yet, so I actually quite like it a lot. I think this page looks really good. And then I went in and put the finishing touches on the outlining. So just outlining these sunflowers. And that is my last and final spread for this month. Okay, so here is a final look at all of my spreads for May. I am obsessed with this theme. It's probably my favorite theme I've done so far in my journal. I feel like I say that every month, but I'm literally being serious. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I upload every Monday and Thursday, motherhood lifestyle and vlog content. So I would love for you to subscribe and join the family. I've really been enjoying doing these bullet journal videos for you guys. So let me know if you want to see any more like different bullet journal type videos, because I would love to film different ones for you guys. And I think that's all I have to say. So I hope you guys are having a beautiful day or night whenever you're watching, and I will see you guys in my next video on Monday. Bye!